From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Max Kepler.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Bailey Ober.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Number 36, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Kepler makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in Target Field, and on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. India fires to first on the run. He is safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Edouard Julien tagging it, got him. Buxton picked off. Barrios, 29 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Barrios, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a start, now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Kirilloff.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And there's a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 4th in the AL in RBIs. Swung on, belted, flying after this one. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here, and the Twins played one on the double. It's now 1-0. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. On the ground to first. Kirilloff steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Now it's Jansen to hit. Right through there for a strike. Ober, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now. Goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
On the ground, right side, Julien. Tosses to first, and the Blue Jays go down. Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate. Max Kepler. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So now here's the DH, Matt Wallner.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Yeah, that's outside. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Kepler gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in there at the knees. Hit on the ground might be 2. Bichette to second. How about that double play? Here's Trevor Larnach.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. That one well upstairs. The count now 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses, and it's 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got it by him for the K. We played. And welcome back to the ballpark. Turner climbs in on that right side. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. That's a strike. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground, right side. Kirilloff takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Dalton Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Away. Clearly that was the the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
The Blue Jays down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pollock looking for the K. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Willie Castro. And a pitch. In the air to left down the line. Varsho drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. So the batting order turns over. Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On a line out towards center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So up next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. Singled and scored his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. That is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back in Minnesota. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Kirilloff makes the grab, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter. That's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bichette in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. And at first, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. 0-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Bichette off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back at target field. Now Correa up to hit. The pitch. That one not close. And that's ball one. Correa, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Hard ground ball, base down. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now batting Max Kepler.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them.
We go to the top of the 5th. Danny Jansen to hit here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jonathan India at the plate. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Turner batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the pitch. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that is Springer. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Willie Castro. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And now the count is even. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Rios a check to first. Ow! They got him, and that. Ober back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That clips a corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Rafael Antigua next up for the Blue Jays. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. And here it comes. There's a strike. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Righty delivers.
Ball 1.
Bounce to the left side. Bichette tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien, 1 for 2. First offering and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Meza preparing to come on if needed. Garcia also throwing. Clips the corner and the count 1-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped. Varsho makes the catch. 2 away now. And here comes Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Popped up, settles underneath it, and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, number 36. And that one fouled off.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Bichette up to the dish. Foul ball there. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Lifted in the air out to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missing there. 1-2 to count. Hawks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tim Meza taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right side, hard hit. India over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Max Kepler at the plate.
That's the
First
ball.
pitch misses. Meza, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
One down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. And that's going to kick into the corner. The throw to third. He's in at second with a 1-out double. So now the DH spot, Matt Wilmer. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Farmer. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Base is empty, one away. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Bounce to the right. India throws to first in time. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. He's over. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Jose Miranda. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Jansen leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed. So he's back out to begin the 8th with a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, we start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Swing and a bouncer. Correa over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's Justin Turner. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1-2.
On to the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Here comes a pitch. That's inside.
1-0.
Here's a rocket out to left. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kirilloff now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Carlos Correa. That one pushed foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Kirilloff round second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Jeffers, the next to hit, takes outside. That one misses. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge at both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's a foul ball.
And a pitch. Misses off the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outside, and that is ball 4. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the air, left field. Moving under this one. Varsho makes the catch. Throw is cut off. Goes to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. On to the 9th we go, and a no-hitter on the line when we get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Way high.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hooks the corner, and the count is 0-2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Larned makes the play. That's out number 2. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. And another ball. This could end it. That one misses. And the count is filled up. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Hit to right, and that should do it. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base.